No. Usually we leave cartoons on for Fergus when we leave the house, so he has something to pay attention to. But now we have cartoons on for a different baby. All the way in it, but she really wants to be in it, but we'll let the parents make that decision, because this is not our baby.
I got no drip in my pocket. Must have forgot it, or maybe I already lost it. Woke up dreaming of the commas, and I got $100 in my wallet. I've been trying to make it do it for my mama. I ain't with the fake and never with.
So this is quite a full circle moment. The first time we were ever in this apartment was because we were here to watch the dog, because our friends were having a baby. And now, yeah. Oh, Lalita.
Do you want to go to the teething ring?
Yes.
Do you want the teething
You want teething
ring?
ring?
Before?
Just a problem, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. No, really, don't worry. I don't want no Burberry glowing like the sun, or maybe a little Mercury shooting like I'm Booker, but nobody ever heard of me.
What was I saying? Oh, we watched the dog, and now we're here, we're watching the baby. That's the most important thing here. Hello. But the other thing, the reason you probably clicked on this is because of this. We walked in here to watch the dog. When we got here, I walked in and I was like, I've been here before. Obviously, I'd never been here before. That's ridiculous. We'd never been in Düsseldorf before, so how? I couldn't. But I was looking around and I was like, glass doors, there's like the kitchen. I've seen that kitchen before. There's the windows, the wall, everything. I've seen this all before. Why do I feel like I've been here? Well, if you watched my video on how we moved to Germany, you would know we're quite big fans of House Hunters International. Before we moved here, Amber's mom bought a bunch of episodes online for us to watch, and she found all the ones that took place in Düsseldorf, and we sent them to our Amazon account or whatever, and we watched them. And this is an apartment from House Hunters International. It got into my brain, and the minute I stepped in here, I knew that this was the place. But at the same time, no one believed me. You didn't believe me.
No.
Rosie, you didn't believe me. You weren't here yet. We're close to being here, but you weren't here yet. So what we did, we went back into our Amazon account, and so for some reason it was like gone. So we searched and searched and searched. It took us like 2 full months. The baby was like eating solid food by the time we finally found this episode of House Hunters International. We throw it onto the TV, and wouldn't you know it,
Yeah, must have forgot it, or maybe I already.
it's the place.
Don't got enough to go cop it. I'm about to take off like a rocket. Oh, Houston, we might have a problem, but that don't mean money will solve them. Yeah, that don't mean money will solve them.
It was never about the comments, you know that these problems that come with a lease. Shawty keep on asking for it, like I got the money, just go to the streets.
I'm not gonna say it's the most vindicated I've ever felt, but it was definitely a W for me. It also just feels like a cosmic coincidence. Like, what are the odds? We got here, we meet these friends of ours on a Facebook group. We had never been to their apartment for, like, I don't know, a couple months until they had to go have the baby. And then all of a sudden we come in here and it's from an episode of the show we're obsessed with that took place in this city. From one of the, I think there's like 3 episodes that take place in this city. But I had to at least share that. And I did, I asked them if I could film in here, although I'm not gonna go all over the place because, you know, it's their spot now. This doesn't belong to House Hunters. And also the people on the episode, I don't think they ended up picking this one. Idiots. They would not have been able to design it this well. Now those people are gonna find this somehow, and they're gonna be like, they were talking about how our design skills.
Oh, we run it in, we make it back anyway. No, they put that shit on me.
Count it up.
what could reasonably be described as a sharp contrast, our apartment has not been doing super well for the past 6 months. We moved in November, the end of November, like November 27th, like at the end. By the first week of December, our apartment started having problems. And what I kind of describe as a recurring fever dream of leaks. Our apartment has been torn apart one room at a time by multiple construction workers that have come in over the course of the last 6 months. There was one leak that took forever to get fixed, that had the hot water get shut off, that is still the main reason that everything is going wrong in our apartment. And then right when they got close to the end to fixing it, they found another one, because we're just lucky. Do I complain too much on this channel? Hello, buddy. And because of these leaks, we've had these industrial dehumidifiers in our apartment for... You good? We've had these dehumidifiers in here for like full months at a time. They come in, they set them up, they let them run for like a week, and then they come back and they look, and if they still need to run more, they just let them run more. We're supposed to have them come back and hopefully take this last one out Tuesday. I don't know what day it is right now. I'm not gonna go into like every single detail of this because it just deserves us finding the apartment, moving in, getting everything set up. It deserves its own video. It's gonna be like 88 minutes long. But all I'll say is that is just a small glimpse of what's been going on here for the past 6 months. I'm over it, Amber's over it. Obviously, Fergus is over it. The most frustrating part, and really the reason it's gone on so long, is because there's this like maddening order of operations that has to happen every time something goes wrong here. First, it was like someone had to come see what the problem was. Then they couldn't do anything about it. They had to call somebody else to come in and take pieces of the wall out. And then they couldn't fix the leak because they're not someone who fixes leaks. They're someone who takes walls out of places. And then the people come back and they fix the leak, but then they have to take the kitchen apart to be able to fix the leak, so they couldn't fix the leak on that day. And then it just keeps going. So it's like they call in one specialist at a time, and there's always like a week or 2 or 5 between every visit from every worker, every specialist. And it's not those guys' fault. It's not their fault. They're very nice. Everyone who's come in here and worked on this stuff has been very nice. But they also, one of the workers the last time he was in here said something like, I don't know, if you guys subscribe, it'll go faster.
I got no drip in my pocket. Must have forgot it, or maybe I already lost it. Don't got enough to go cop it. I'm about to take off like a rocket. Houston, we might have a problem, but that don't mean money will solve them. No, that don't mean money will solve them.